Hi, my name is Dr. Laura Anderson, and I'm a licensed child and family psychologist, and I've worked with kids and families in different settings for the last 20 years or so. And I run Common Core Psychology Services, a business that's designed to help kids and families in a variety of settings and situations, schools and life in general, just being at our best in all kinds of different settings. I've started this conversational chat series just to give people an idea of what I do and how I might approach helping their families. One of my soft spots and groups that I love to spend time consulting and working with are expatriate families and third culture kids, or people parenting third culture kids. Also, just expatriate individuals, because I know that life is lovely and it's amazing, but there are also distinct stressors. And today's topic is going to be about mindfulness in the expat world. I think one of the things that helps make expatriate family life doable and wonderful is planning the next trip. We get lots of travel opportunities. Planning the next packing. How am I going to pack what I need to get back? How do I organize what I need to make sure I have before this move or after this move? It can start to feel as if a lot of what we do is anticipating change, making plans, organizing a whole bunch of materials, trying to keep kids' lives as sane and normal as possible by learning as much as we can before we get there, strategizing where we should try to line up for schools, how do we make the right decisions to end up in the right places that will serve our family well. And all of those situations need planners and anticipators and people who can look into the future and see what's coming next and help their family be ready for it. Wonderful skill set to have, especially if you're living in the expat world. The downside of that skill set is you're hanging out in the future a lot in your brain. And you're worrying a lot and trying to line things up on purpose. And some of those things we don't really have control over in our lives. And we don't know where we'll end up next. We can't imagine if we'll end up in the place we need to be for our kids sometimes. And so I like to talk to expat people, individuals, and parents, and even kids about mindfulness and practicing mindfulness in the expat world. It can be a wonderful complement to the planning and effective achieving, strategizing, forethought. Because what mindfulness really does is it gives your brain and your body a break, allows you to recharge a little bit, keeps us in the present, helps us breathe into what is right with us right now. Sometimes mindfulness gets a bad rap because people think you need an hour on a cushion in the morning of silence, and that seems pretty unrealistic to most of us. And that would be great if it could happen. But in reality, there are lots of little ways to build mindfulness into your family's life on an ongoing basis. It doesn't have to be a whole massive commitment if that's not something that works for you. There are small ways you can invite your family to do a mindful eating exercise where everybody tries to see who can make their strawberries or shipped in mint Girl Scout cookies last the longest. How can you savor what's happening right now, literally and figuratively? There are other activities that you can do with listening, putting on music and having everybody go silent, putting devices away, having people tune into their ears to what's happening in the garden or on the street, or in the music that's on surround sound in the house, something like that. Basically, we're trying to awaken our senses in the here and now and quiet our racing, rushing brain. It can help us get in touch with feelings we're having about changes in our lives, can help us stop planning so much and just being right where we are right now with each other. It's really a wonderful gift to bring in family life, and I love to talk to individuals and families about how to build more mindfulness into what they do and how they do it in small ways and big ways. If you'd like to learn more about working with me, please reach out to me. You can find me an email at drlsanderson, as in Dr. L.S. Anderson, @gmail.com. or www.drlsanderson.com is my website, and you can get in touch with me that way. Thanks. I look forward to hearing from you.